Hi, Michelle here, and another quick video, something that I wanted to share. So I mentioned in my last video that for me, like getting time for comprehensible input has kind of been like few and far between, and maybe not getting as much minutes throughout the day that I would like. So one thing that I decided that I'm going to start doing, which is actually very like nerve-wracking and scary for me, was doing more crosstalk. And what crosstalk is, kind of going along with like Pablo's way of doing it, is having someone speak the language to you, so you're getting that input as well, but not necessarily that I have to have a conversation with them. It's just I just need to continue to hear it and hear it and hear it. I would recommend like finding someone who obviously knows the language that you're trying to learn and have them do crosstalk with you. And I remind that person that I'm working with, which is my partner, I remind her that, I don't have to respond to you, because sometimes I think that is like one of the like main things when we think of language learning. And yes, there are people who say, I'm going to speak back or whatever, but I'm going to do what feels like right for me, because I feel like right now it's the input time that I really want more of. And so I remember like 3 or 4 years ago when she would speak Spanish to me, and I would be so frustrated because I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying. Just go back to English. And there was even one point probably a couple of years ago where I was like, okay, when we go on walks, like let's speak in Spanish. And then like we would go on a walk and I was like silent, because I'm like, I don't even want to attempt to like go there in having a conversation in Spanish with not knowing like conjugations or saying things correctly. So it was like in my head, I'm like, it's just easier if I just don't say nothing at all while we go on this walk. And then when we get back home, we said we we're going to, we can speak English again. But so really it's just knowing that it's okay. And really with the comprehensible input and the continuous input, like putting that in is going to really help with just hearing and hearing and hearing. And then I've noticed that I actually feel a little bit more confident in speaking back or even trying. And it's been really helpful, because I feel like having that crosstalk with the person is also beneficial if I necessarily don't have the time to like sit down and say, I'm just going to focus on watching videos or Peppa Pig or whatever it may be right now. So another suggestion, maybe finding someone who can do crosstalk with you, and just giving you more like input, in different ways. Sometimes having that one-on-one action with another human being also works great as well. So yeah, I will keep you posted on that. Ciao.